Welcome to another episode of Well Seasoned. My name is Brian Polcyn, and you are
At Janos.
right on, baby. We're two retired chefs with over 100 years experience combined.
Empty nesters who cook just about every night for each of our wives.
Now we're cooking for two instead of 200, but we still think like restaurant chefs.
And this episode, Brian's going to demonstrate a great technique that you can use at home. It's called Spatchcock, and it's a way of splitting the chicken so you get even cooking that is great for grilling or roasting.
It's such a good technique, Ed, that I actually do my Thanksgiving turkey this way.
All right, so I'm going to do this chicken roasted also, but not truss. It's going to be spatchcock, which is basically another term for butterfly. So what's the reason we do this? We for even cooking, and it'll cook faster than that. So spatchcock, we take the spine, the backbone out, which you see the part of the tail right here. That's also called the Pope's nose, right?
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's the old butcher term because it looks like the hat of the Pope, you know?
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So you cut on either side of the Pope's nose, take the backbone out, and then basically you split the breastplate and splat the legs and thighs. The legs should be touching nicely. You put the wings back like this and ready to go. This will cook nice and even. The breast meat and the leg and thigh will cook at the same rate. Now I made a little marinade. You could actually, this is good for grilling too. You could grill whole chicken like this. Is an excellent way to do it.
Grilled.
I guess I could just marinate it like this and still grill it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I might do that. So in the marinade, I got the fresh thyme, herbs, garlic, the universal seasoning for chicken. I mean, you almost cannot make a marinade for chicken without garlic.
Yeah.
Lemon juice and olive oil and a little bit of shallots. So a minimum 30 minutes marinade. And you can do a couple hours is good too. I wouldn't really go overnight. Would you go overnight on a chicken like that?
Well, it depends on the acid content and the sodium content.
Yeah.
If it was heavy, you got to be careful of sodium because then it's going to cure it and then it's going to be pink and people think it's undercooked. If it's too lemony, it's going to start to cook the meat too.
Yeah, it denatures the protein, exactly.
So it just depends on the amount of acid and sodium.
So here you see how I'm wiping the table down? This is a sanitizing bucket.
Yeah.
It's bleach and water. So typically like a cap full of bleach and a quart of water would be plenty. And that kills everything. So make sure you always work sanitized when you're working with raw meat. There's butchery sequence, very important. There's a very specific thing we're concerned about is cross-contamination. So if you cut raw chicken on this board like this and you just wipe it with a towel, not a sanitizing bucket, then you come out and you peel a cucumber, make a cucumber salad. It might not look like there's anything on the cucumber because you wipe the board, but by cross-contamination, you eat that raw, you get very, very sick. And we want to advocate healthy environment, good cooking, and sound sanitation practices. Because there is an oral and written exam at the end of this podcast. And if you get it wrong, we'll have to ask you to pack your knives and leave. Okay?
Each grill has its own personality. And you have to find the right spot. So I want to kind of get a sear on this without a flame up. And I got a marinade that has oil in it. So I'm going to watch it and see what happens. Uh-oh. I'm going to need to hook man now. Here comes the fire department. Okay, so I want to watch the flames. I turn the heat down, like I said before about tuning your stove and tuning the grill. The grill grates are hot. That oil and the chicken fat's going to start slurping. I don't want that soot. Okay, I'm just going to nurture this back and forth. I'll give it a turn, watch it. I like the chicken fat and skin. You got to be careful as it renders. It goes on the flame. You got to take it to 160. I'm at 142. So that's an easy 15 degrees to get it up to temperature. Check the breast. 140, 138. Yeah, so reheating this is going to take it right back up. I'll put the marinade back on and baste it before I do that.